What is going on, guys? Brad here from Grumpy Old Men here in the last regular season matchup of CWL Premiere. Grump's taking on Art of War, and unfortunately not able to get the victory this week. I am, gotta be honest, I'm not sure how this would affect our playoff matchup, but I don't think by much. Anyway, Art of War, they were very efficient this war, I will say that. It was a pretty tight war. I mean, they were definitely ahead. I'm glad that we pulled to within one there, and making for a really really tight war down the stretch, but just not able to overcome that deficit there. Just we needed, I guess we would have needed 117 to win. Taking a look at stats right here, man, they were on fire 9v9. They only missed twice, and they probably allocated to use, on the hit up game. They knew they wouldn't be hitting up a lot, but when they did, I mean, they got it with, in the 10v11 game, 4 for 5. They figured with all their heavy 10v10 kind of hitters, you can see they got 11. We got a substantial amount as well at 9, but when they had 11 and tons of 9v9 or 9 Talon 9 scouts on the upper bases, they had the advantage there, I guess, up top, and were able to get more 10v10 triples, and we both sides got an 11v11 triple, but they were just more efficient overall in the long run in the long course of the war. So anyway, congrats to them, and best of luck in the playoffs to you guys. And we will focus on our highlights for this war, and I can't scroll through the map here. I was out of town, had to do some recordings on the iPad, but let's get to some of the highlights here. So I figured we should take a look at our 11v11 triple, because hey, why not? This is where the 11s get to have their fun. These hits are a little bit more fun than dips, of course. So Adam here going in and getting one for us. And unfortunately, of course, it wasn't enough to win the war. Wall breaker fail there. 4 of them just go down to that powerful single bomb. And so kind of has to adjust here, like, well, now what? I'm just going to wall break in a different spot. Base is fairly symmetrical, so no worries, no worries. There's a Queenie going around. There's a Loon and Baby Dragon to help clean that side, help funnel in. So there we go. He's got one golem for. There's a Queen, of course, decides to be on the wall because of the placement of the buildings, the spacing. That Archer Tower, I guess, is more than 8 tiles away, yada yada yada. So she goes in. Warden and his gang of bowlers go in parallel to the Queen. Here comes that CC. So getting them the poison. Bowlers, there's a Warden ability. Nice job there. So bowlers moving on forward, trying to wreck everything in front of them, and nice. Okay, Eagle going down, and nice recognition to make sure that that Queen didn't die down there. Throws down a Rage, so good awareness there with the spell usage, and yeah, he's just going on the fly here, just kind of seeing. Obviously, his initial plan did not work out, but he is just gonna go with it. And it looks like it's going to happen in his favor. Just a few more buildings left. Queen at full health. That is all she wrote, folks. Nice 11v11 there by Adam. And that is it. Nice job to you, my friend. All right, here we go with Superman going straight in from 6 o'clock here. A lot of you guys know doing an entry kind of on a corner can be kind of tricky, but when your name is Superman, you have the confidence to do so. So he doesn't even use a jump spell either. Ballsy entry here by Superman. Boom. Is he going to double wall break? Boom. He does. No problem, sending all the wall breakers in at once, and they just double wall break like a bosses, and bam. So poison town, kill squad up. Their heroes are just hanging behind that golem still. Here's the watershed moment. Will the Queen wrap around, or will she go inwards? She's actually going to stay in, which is very nice, because she's going to take out 4 air defenses. And then he's going to lalo the rest of this thing. Just the one hound, going heavy on the loons, as is pretty common if you're going to do, if you got all those ADs down. As of course that hound, of course, will lag behind those loons. So nice haste coverage there. Wizard towers are concerned, but he's got 2 heals for this whole lalo. So he's going to use one here, and you can kind of guess where he's going to use the last one towards the back end there. Enemy queen is taken out, by the way, in case you didn't notice, which is great. So great job by the kill squad. And nice job with those loons on the outside, surgically them in, is that a word? To get those wizard towers down without suffering too much splash damage. And here we go, final heal where that last wizard tower is, and final haste. So many loons left. So many. Absolutely crushed it, man. Wowzer. Superman. Showing his stuff. Alright, we are checking out Venerator. Going in with a Gobo Lalo. So, as just like Superman, he is going to go for all 4 ADs as well. Bring in 2 hounds in this one. And nice little entry here. You got those 2 sections kind of sticking out. So if you can kind of snipe the buildings on the left and the right and get your kill squad kind of down the middle, which he manages to do here just barely. Bowler's almost wandered, but you can kind of get deep into the space. You can see how close that core is. But he gets into the right spot here and is able to have his bowlers and whatnot and get those 4 ADs. The queen is kind of a hero here. So you see her getting low on health, has to pop the ability there, but you can see, watch what she accomplishes next. She's going to take damage from that Tesla, but snipes it down before dying, and as a result, she is able to hang out behind the tanking Golemites in front. She's able to snipe another sweeper, going to get that Town Hall, and here we go with the Lalo. Hounds out in front, at least for the time being. Just got to be careful with those wizard towers, of course. Nice haste there to get that one. Hounds, of course, dragging behind. The enemy queen is still up, but he does have a rage skelly for her. And thankfully, I think she's going to target that hound right here, which is a good thing for Ven, because that hound will pop. Rage skelly on the queen. The pups will help take her out even more quickly. And nice little touches here at the end, kind of distracting that wizard tower. Could have lost it right there. That was a pretty key moment, so pretty good reaction and deployment there by Venerator to get those final loons down without dying. Yeah, if that wizard tower would have stayed up, who knows? That could have been all she wrote. But Venerator gets it done. Very nice job to you, my friend. Alright, we are taking a look at Killer Puck, aka KP 2.0. He's going in with a nice, good old shattered go-ho. So here we go. He's going right into the queen, just right into her. Figures his jump spell can cover a good amount of walls here, if you will, to get into the center. He's got to be a little bit careful in the funnel, though. As you can see, there's a kind of a big line of building that can cause your bowlers and whatnot to walk. But so he's pretty patient on the initial part. Gets that jump spell down in the right spot. Knows the heroes will at least go somewhat inward now towards that jump spell. Nice early poison to get those witches and gobbies coming out of that CC. And he ends up getting it pretty right here on the funnel. Able to get, he figures that it doesn't matter if the bowlers go left or right here. He wants to just get the main things taken care of, get a section carved out of that base, get the key objectives down as per usual. And he's ready, so he does. So the king and the queen stay together. Go ahead and go on down here, which is totally fine. He's able to get a good chunk of the base taken out here, and of course, like I said, getting the objectives taken care of. Queen and CC, no problem there. So now I just got to worry about the hog deployment. He's kind of waiting here. Maybe could have started a little bit earlier, but wanted to make sure he got that queen ability and didn't miss it. So at least got that, and he ends up being a little short on time here, but gets it done, as you'll see. So just waiting on that first heal, so good patience here. So there we go as they approach that bomb tower. Got that baby dragon down very nice up top. Almost forgets about that dark elixir uh, collector there. I guess he does forget about it, and at least the baby dragon does forget about it, if you could say. And in the meantime, Hogs wrecking through the base. Plenty of Hogs left. Crushes it. Just has to worry about the cleanup in the time. Queen, thankfully, still alive with like a slither of health. KP 2.0. Nice job to you. Alright, Town Hall 9 time. SM going in with a Golaloon. So he is going to, if I recall, cold-blooded golem there on left-hand side. So he used the baby dragon first to get some 6 o'clock buildings down. All standard stuff. You know the deal. Letting that golem tank for what he is worth. Then he's going to throw the heroes down behind them. Not much of a... What does he have? Bowlers in the CC? He does, and there they are. Nice that he waited there. There was a giant bomb there. Could have been a Rip City for those bowlers, but they are going to walk. Yeah, so anyway, we'll forget about those bowlers for now. And he does manage to get the poison down. Doesn't matter. Who cares if the bowlers walk? They just let them do their own thing. Let them do their own thing. Queen is going to get what she needs to get done anyway. Bowlers are just going to be on trash duty, you know. He only wanted those 2 ADs in the CC anyway, and the enemy queen. So now, just I like how he did those loons right there before that hound and targeted that expo first. And you know the importance of getting those inner buildings taken down with your Lalo, especially if they're expos because they got a lot of hit points. All fundamental stuff though. Getting into those 80s quickly now, as you can see. One final rage, which he's waiting on. Nice distracting loon. All great stuff there, and he is going to end up crushing the remaining defenses with that rage. Well, very well placed. Nice loon split there too as well. We get that final wizard tower. Hound is still up actually. Rest is cleanup. SM. Going in with a very nice Golaloon right there. Nice job, man. Alright, that's a wrap for me, guys. We are on to the playoffs. We are in the wild card round, so our first matchup is against Hrvatska. We faced them earlier in the season and got a victory against them. But we will see what happens. Should be a good one. Stay tuned for that, guys. It's playoff time, so everyone's stepping up one more notch. So it should be fun to watch. Anyway, I will catch you guys next week with that recap. Stay tuned, and thanks again for watching, and take care.